Beneath the surface of a green ogre, a ubiquitous pop rock anthem, and a talking donkey lies a $60 million act of ruthless corporate warfare. In the summer of 2001, a generation of teenagers, desperate to outgrow the earnest fairy tales of their childhoods, became the unwitting ammunition in a bitter Hollywood vendetta. This was not merely an edgy cartoon, it was a meticulously calculated hit job designed to publicly humiliate a former boss and dismantle a traditional animation empire. The origins of this conflict trace back to the golden era of animation in the early 1990s. While a monolithic studio pumped out money-printing masterpieces featuring singing mermaids and majestic lion kings, a relentless executive named Jeffrey Katzenberg ground through grueling 100-hour workweeks in the creative trenches. Yet, the glory consistently floated to the top, resting squarely on the shoulders of towering CEO Michael Eisner. The tension simmered until 1994, when a tragic helicopter crash left the studio presidency vacant. Expecting the promotion, Katzenberg demanded the role, only to be flatly rejected and laughed out of the room. That singular moment of disrespect sparked a total fracture when the CEO attempted to utilize a corporate loophole to withhold bonuses tied to the studio's biggest blockbusters. Katzenberg retaliated. He sued, walking away with a staggering $250 million settlement. This war chest funded the creation of DreamWorks SKG, a rival studio fueled by a spiteful purpose. Ironically, the ultimate weapon was initially considered absolute garbage. The Ogre movie was the new studio's trash can project, a cinematic gulag for animators who missed deadlines or exhibited poor attitudes. Employees called the penalty box punishment being Shreked. But as the ugly, cynical film took shape, it transformed into the perfect delivery system for pure revenge. Every frame was weaponized. The villain, Lord Farquaad, was designed as a direct physical insult to Eisner, mimicking his exact square jawline and haircut. Because the towering CEO often made subordinates feel hopelessly small, Farquaad was rendered comically diminutive. The attacks continued into the Kingdom of Duloc, a plastic parody of the happiest theme park on Earth, complete with massive parking lots, turnstiles, and a robotic, mocking inversion of beloved childhood rides. The ultimate dagger was plunged at the Academy Awards. In the inaugural year for the Best Animated Feature category, the upstart ogre snatched the historic trophy away from the established giant. The fallout was catastrophic. For nearly a decade, the once unbeatable animation empire floundered, bleeding money on failed attempts to capture that same cynical edge. The damage was so severe, the powerhouse was forced into a frantic, multi-billion-dollar panic purchase of an entirely new animation studio just to survive. It proved, definitively, that pure spite can serve as the ultimate creative fuel.